So, agnostics keep on fooling themselves that they're suspending judgment, but the fact of the matter, that's an empty claim, right? Um, the agnostics have already made a judgment that it's not necessary to reference the necessity of God when speaking. That entails an indirect denial of God. So one can make a judgment about God's existence directly or indirectly. The agnostics think that they get out of jail free card, that they're not denying God because they don't deny God directly or explicitly. But the agnostic is denying God indirectly and implicitly by virtue of what they do is to invoke propositions without referencing the necessity of God. So what you're saying is propositions can be invoked with no God needed to be conjoined, right? Well, that's an indirect denial of God's existence. And so the agnostic claim is vacuous because what they do is an indirect denial of God while they verbally say, oh, but I'm not denying God. Oh, yes, you are. Okay, so this is the what I have to deal with, this childish mentality of people saying, "Oh, I'm an agnostic. Oh, I'm an agnostic atheist." Yeah, okay, yeah. They all want to play this little game that they refuse to acknowledge the necessity of God. The refusal to acknowledge the necessity of God when speaking constitutes an indirect denial of God's existence. Okay, and they don't like this type of analysis because it exposes their position. There is no neutrality toward God. There's a masquerade, there's a verbal camouflage that they're undecided about God, but they've already decided that they don't need to reference God when speaking. So yeah, so they want to play this little game. Oh, I'm an agnostic, I'm not denying God. Yes, you are denying God. The refusal to acknowledge the necessity of God when speaking is a denial of God. It's just indirect.
See, all we do is we have these unbelievers and they drive by, meep, meep, there is no God, there's no evidence for God, rah!